Good morning. Happy Friday. This is the day the Lord has made. I will forever rejoice and be glad in it. I want to share something that I realized yesterday. I was listening to one of my modules again because I'm a repetitive learner, so I like listening to stuff over and over and over again. And I heard something and it triggered something in me. And I was like, why am I feeling like this? I got overwhelmed with emotions and like tears were coming out. And I was just like, oh my God. And so the statement I heard was not wanting to be seen. If they can't see me, they can't hurt me. Learned at an early age. And when the coach was sharing her story, I immediately became emotional because I didn't realize that there was some trauma there that was buried for decades and decades. And what I realized was growing up, I was labeled as shy, when in fact I wasn't shy. I stuttered. I had a stuttering problem and still stutter to this day sometimes. Not as extreme as I used to be, but I had a stuttering problem. And I didn't speak because people would pick at me, and I didn't like that. So I chose to be quiet because I didn't want to be picked on. There were adults, there were children that would pick on me and thought it was cute. And they would just, like I said, they would pick on me. And so at an early age, I learned that me talking meant that people were going to pick on me. So I better not say anything. All right. And that emotion came up yesterday, and I didn't know it was even there. And sometimes even now, I know I share videos, and you might say, and people tell me now, they're like, I can't believe you're doing those videos and you were shy in school. And they don't know that the story behind the shyness is I was picked on, and I didn't want to be picked on anymore. So I didn't talk. I didn't talk that much. I only talked to certain people, right? Because I felt safe. I only talked to people I felt safe with and around. I didn't know that was a thing. And so now, till this day, in large groups like Zoom settings and, stuff like that, I don't speak up as much because I don't want to sound stupid. I don't want to stutter, and I'm just like, that's still bothering me to this day. And you just don't know the impact your words may have on other people. And we might be picking on people thinking it's funny and it's cute, but you don't know what you're creating inside that person. That person has taken on that label, that belief that seed that has been planted. They've taken it on, right? And they take ownership of it. I didn't know, all right? And like I said, till this day, in certain groups, large settings, I'm always the last to speak because I'm like, I don't want to say what somebody else said. I don't want to sound crazy. I don't want to stutter. I don't want to look, I'm all this stuff I'm internalizing that somebody else plants, like seeds that other people planted. So when I hear and see parents cuss their kids out, it's like, oh my God, that's just so horrible because you don't know what seed you're planting inside of your child. It's little things that you don't think about that you're planting inside of their soul, inside of their being. The seed was planted in me, and it held me back for a long time. It took everything in me to post my first video, and I was so scared. And then I saw all those comments, and some good, some negative, but the only ones I was focusing on was the negative ones, because that's the ones that we focus on. We focus on the negative stuff because we're so used to people talking to us, talking down to us, and picking on us, and it's not right. And I know people say things and they think it's funny, and it's not. Calling somebody out of their name is not funny. Fat mama, fat this, big this, little that, small this, it's just all ugly. And you don't know what seeds you're planting in somebody. And so then they start to say the stuff that you're telling them. Oh, I'm so fat. Oh, I'm so this. Oh, I know I ain't that. I know I don't look all that good. I know. And there's seeds that have been planted because you're not born talking like that. You're not born thinking like that. So be mindful and be cognizant of cognizance. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but watch what you say to people, because you do not know the impact of the words that you're saying, the impact it has on people. I'm telling you, I didn't know what I didn't know. And I didn't realize I was doing that. And I'm like, in groups, I want to say stuff, and I'm like, I'm nervous. And when I get nervous or excited, I stutter. And so I hesitate a lot. But this is it. I'm stepping out of this. I'm aware of this now, right? I'm aware of this, and I'm gonna speak up, even if I stutter, even if it sounds crazy, even if I look crazy. Because you know what? I got something to say, and someone needs to hear it, no matter how it sounds, no matter how it comes out. Even if I stutter, I'm gonna still speak. I'm gonna still share my story, and I'm not gonna carry those labels that somebody put on me because they felt insecure about themselves. So when people feel insecure about themselves, they point out your flaws. So don't take it personal. I know it's hard, but don't take it personal, because what's on the inside shows up on the outside. And if I don't want to focus on me, then I'm going to look at you and I'm going to say, what's going on with you? Let me see. You got this going on, this going on, that going on. When all you need to do is look in the mirror, because I'm quite sure that you have flaws just as well. So mental health awareness, be mindful of what you're saying to people, because you don't know the impact that your words can have on another person. Those words I carried for years and didn't know I was carrying them. I had buried and buried and buried, layer and layer and layer. Didn't even know. But now I do, right? And I can take those layers off. I can take those layers off. I can create a new belief. I can create a new mind frame around that, mindset around that. That's not my identity because somebody labeled me as that. And that's not your identity because somebody labeled you as that. Okay? Don't forget it. You are not what they say you are. Okay, so let's be mindful of what we say to our children and what we're saying to each other. Because if you don't want it said to you, then don't say it to nobody else. Simple as that. All right. It's very important. It's very, 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 very important. I'm telling you, I was just holding myself back, and I didn't even know it was a thing until I heard it and like, oh my God, she's so quiet. See, she's so shy. They don't know. They don't even have a clue. People don't have a clue of your story. They don't know your story. They just see this. They just see you, and they're judging you from that. They're judging you from all kind of stuff. They don't know. Right? No, nobody knew this. Not even me. I buried it for so long. And I heard something and it triggered something in me. And then it became, for me, also, and it affected the things that people said. I was ready for somebody to say something so I can say something to them so I can block them. Because if I didn't want to hear something that you had to say and you were saying something mean and ugly to me, I block you. Period. Right? Didn't know it was a thing. It was a thing. It was a thing. I didn't even know. It's so important what you say. Use your words wisely. You don't know the impact your words have on another person. Okay? That's all I want to share. I got to go jump on the Devo because the Devo just started. I didn't know it was 8:20. But anyway, you guys have the most amazing Friday on purpose. Be mindful of what you say to others, especially your children. All right? Think about it. Happy Friday. Peace.